Go!
Okay, so I just want to say I am pro-equality, I am pro-black, body posy, all those things that are good. I am not homophobic. I am for love and what is best for the greater good. And why not be accepting of everybody? Who wants to be discriminated against? Nobody. That's not what this video is about. This video is about actually my background. So I don't know 100% what I am because I haven't done like one of those ancestry DNA tests, but biologically my mom is black and my dad is black. Now a lot of you have seen from my social media my stepdad who is white, so it's easy to think that those are both of my parents. Now what I get a lot is,
"Oh my god, Julie, you're so beautiful, you must be mixed."
Why do I have to be mixed to be beautiful? Now let me tell you what's wrong with that statement right there. Somebody doesn't have to be mixed to be beautiful. Someone doesn't have to have features from another race to be considered beautiful in their own race. I'm speaking specifically on black people right now. We are constantly told that we are not beautiful, that we are ugly, and we are at the bottom of the food chain. And so to hear things such as you must be mixed, so being half of something else must validate my black beauty, and that is not a compliment. It's far from a compliment. It's disrespectful and I don't like it. I'm not saying majority of my comments are like that, but I have gotten those comments. I've gotten it in public and it baffles me because I don't think people necessarily hear what they are saying, and I don't think they understand how offensive it can be. That sounds a little off, doesn't it? Black people are very diverse and we come in many different shades, okay? The lightest of the light to the darkest of the dark. Now, I am pretty fair complected and I have light eyes, so people automatically assume that I must be mixed with something almost every time white. Now, I understand why people think that, but it is very possible for black people to have light colored eyes, light skin, blonde hair, and not be mixed. I have a friend who is darker complected and blonde hair, and they are not at all mixed. Both of their parents are black. It's just there are those recessive genes that are way, way, way back down the line. I get it when people from other races question my race, my nationality, because that's what most people think, is that, oh, light skin equals mixed, light eyes equals mixed, long hair not as kinky equals mixed. But when I get comments such as "you're so gorgeous for a black girl," etc. from other black people, it really baffles me, because how are you going to demean your own race, your own roots, your own background, your own technically family like that? Because you're diminishing yourself. You are also black. Another thing that makes me uncomfortable is the hierarchy that black people have continued to carry on through the slave mentality. Back in slavery, the lighter people were put in the house and the darker people were in the fields and would do more of the harder labor, and so that has really affected the black community and how we see each other in colorism today. And so some people still have that mentality that lighter is better and darker is bad, which I don't get, because dark is such a strong, warm and welcoming color. And when black people say, oh, you're dark and all that, it doesn't make sense, because black people, like us as a collective, we are darker compared to white people. It's not like I am darker complected compared to someone who is not. And that's where I think we go wrong, and I think that's where a lot of people are confused. In the eyes of other races, we are all black. You know, other races don't put us in categories like we put ourselves. Other races don't go, oh, there's a light-skinned black person, oh, a brown-skinned black person, and oh, a dark-skinned black person. No, we are all just black. For us to continue this mentality that lighter is better and darker is not, has to stop, because it's just furthering the divide between us, and plus it is really diminishing to black people, and it is and you can see it in society, and you can see it almost anywhere on social media, where some light-skinned people honestly do think that they are better and holier than thou, and some darker skinned people really do think they aren't worth it. And it's sickening to see my own race perpetuating these stereotypes, because I see it on a daily. You could just be scrolling on Instagram and you'll see a meme that is, you know, it's supposed to be taken as a joke, but jokes have some truth to them. If you think it's funny, then something in your mind, you actually believe that, you know, for it to actually be funny to you. So I think people need to stop with jokes like these, and people need to reflect and look back and see, do you value yourself? You know, what is your worth? Because we are so strong as a people, and you know, we could do so much if we put the same energy that we put into devaluing ourselves and putting each other down. We could be so much farther, you know. And so I really just wish that people would stop that whole verses and all that kind of stuff. It really breaks my heart, because I will have girls come up to me, and sometimes even darker, and you know, oh, I wish I looked like you, and I wish I were lighter, and there are all these, you know, products that are skin lightening and bleaching, and it just makes me sad. Like, I'm honestly getting emotional right now, because nobody should feel like they are not worthy, and nobody should feel uncomfortable in their skin, because there's only one you, and you only live one life, and you shouldn't have to live that life worried about whether you are accepted by others, worried about if you were loved, if you were beautiful, and all that. And it just really upsets me. Like, I feel like I'm gonna cry right now. So this was just something I really wanted to talk about, because I feel like I get a lot of those types of comments, and people are constantly going back and forth about, you know, whether I'm mixed or not. So no, I am not mixed, to clear the air, and I'm proud of being 100% black. There's nothing wrong with being happy with what you are. There's nothing wrong with being mixed. There's nothing wrong with not being mixed. You should be proud of who you are, and I am very proud of who I am, what I look like, both my parents and my history and my background. As for the message from this video, I just want to tell everybody, no matter what your race is, no matter what you look like, no matter your sexuality, you are worth it, okay? And you are a beautiful person, and as long as you accept and love yourself and bring positivity into your life, no one else can deter that. No one else can break that down, and no one else can change how you feel about yourself, because you have so much love and power exuding from yourself that negativity won't even come your way, and those negative people and thoughts and nothing can harm you, because you exude too much positivity. So when you go out into the world, no matter who you are, where you are, just know that you are worth it, and know to love yourself. And that's the only way the world can become a better place, is if we just all learn to love and accept ourselves and each other. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just needed to get this off my chest. Tell me what you think, and I hope everybody takes the time to just appreciate and love yourself today. So thank you.